It never crossed your mind when you walked through the door of that hospital in Tulsa that you were going to walk out without your baby because he was going to die?
No.
You went up there to get your baby.
Yeah.
There's a point at which they showed you, told you, convinced you that his skull was fractured from his eyebrow to his spinal cord. And at that point, you knew they're not wrong.
Yeah.
Did they describe other injuries?
That was his only injury. They said there was two points, one smaller one that splintered or something, I'm not sure. And then the big one, he told me that it was the type of injury that he saw a baby is not strapped into a car seat and they're in a head-on collision going 60 miles an hour and they're ejected. That it's that type of injury.
Take me through the moment that you realized what had to have happened.
My mind knew, logically, there was only one explanation. When we were on our way to Tulsa, I asked him, I said, are you sure Lincoln didn't fall or something whenever you guys were outside or whenever you guys were downstairs? And his exact answer was no. And I told you that noise was me throwing a ball at the wall for Dax. And that stuck in my mind.
Well, he answered a question that wasn't asked.
Yeah, and that struck me as odd.
There was a point when you got there in the hospital that you realized it all came into focus for you. There were two of us there, and it damn sure wasn't me.
Well, I wanted to obviously physically assault him. I just was fuming, but I needed to get him away from Lincoln because he was still there. So I went back to the room and I told him that I felt like I needed a minute alone with my son. I whispered to the nurse if she could change the visiting rules to just me. She asked if there was a specific person that I didn't want there. And I told her yes, him, but I don't want him to know. Because at that point, I didn't know what was going on or what was gonna happen.
Have you spoken to him, had any communication with him since any of that took place?
About 4 hours after he left the hospital, when Lincoln was still on life support, he started calling and texting, and I didn't respond. How's he doing? Just acting totally normal. Then it was, like, why aren't you talking to me? What's going on? Tuesday night, I responded. I just said, how could you do, like, why? I need some kind of clarification here. I don't remember exactly word for word, but he said, I would never do anything. You know that I would never hurt, you or the kids. He asked if he could call me. I agreed. I maybe thought maybe he'll say something over the phone. I don't know. He called and just still denying it.
So this all happened right up to the point he was arrested. After he was arrested, no contact?
No.
When was Bert arrested?
Lincoln was taken off life support on Monday, and he passed away immediately. And by Wednesday morning, he was arrested on first-degree murder, no bond.
Now, do you think, and again, this is all allegations, do you think that he thought you were going to sleep the night through and he was going to have some opportunity to create an alternative scenario?
I think that he thought maybe if this happened, I would sleep hard all night long. We wouldn't wake up till morning. At that point, Lincoln would probably have already been gone for a few hours, and so it would probably be harder to pinpoint when it happened. And with him being a doctor and us just being normal people, maybe it wouldn't get investigated or something as seriously.
He could have maybe put him at the bottom of the stairs and said he got up and fell down the stairs.
Yeah.
So who knows? I don't know.